national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's Alexander. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And the Canes come to the line with first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. And he stopped with the 18. Return trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Offense in a split backfield now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Extending the play now. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
From From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, look at the passing. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Breaks into the clear. Look out, he's loose. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass. It's Alexander. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. Process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's safe. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets some space and on the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
down. Testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's going to take off. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. And on the carry, he's heading left. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Miami 14, UCLA
6. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Davis. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So now we've got a 4th down.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Could just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuse.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Hurricanes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Alexander. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Takes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. Powering through. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Important third down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. Brought down that crosses midfield to the
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Escapes the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle, but first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We reach the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Davis. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. They'll try a pass here. A short completion of the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And the defense brings him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. I mean, it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And we're able to get him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pressure is coming. The Canes just cannot get their defense off the field. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.